Hello. So I'm going to be creating a digital collage, a quick three-piece one, based on this image I got from either I think I may have got it from Pexels or Pixabay, and I downloaded this a bit ago. And always meant to do something with it, so here it is now. And this is based on what looks like old Soviet propaganda. Whether it is actually it or not, it looks a bit too modern style of drawing. But it is the way that it's drawn. It's not as photorealistic as Soviet realism they call it, but it's in that style. So first, I'll make sure I've got all my images laid together. By the way, apart from my signature, but I'll put that on later. Right. So first, I shall see if the image what I can do with the image size. So that's a pretty good size image. It's I want it to be like 300 pixels per inch. So to make it print quality, and the width is 13.9 centimeters, 16.26 centimeters. For Americans, that's 5.75 inches by just over 6 inches. I could make this a bit bigger and lose not really anything too much of the quality, if anything. So what I'll do is I'll bring this up to maybe 17 centimeters wide, 20 high, and it still looks pretty good. So it will still be a smallish piece, but still. Right, so what I'm going to do with this circle here, I found this picture of a lens. So I shall pop this window out open here, get the select tool, and pop it in. I can get rid of that now that I've used it. Now I'm going to have to shrink this to get it to fit in the circle here. So this is one of the main beauties of doing these things digitally, is you can do this. So I think it looks pretty good. Now, size wise, now obviously it's going over these people's heads. So what I'm going to need to do about that is I will select this layer it's on. Otherwise, normally I would actually just duplicate this layer, but for this, what I'm going to do here, it's just easier to actually just what I'm about to do now. So I will then select what's going to be the heads, copy and paste, that's control. I'll create a new layer that will go above this lens here, and in this new layer I shall paste what I've cut out, and I shall see how good this looks to just use the magic this tool here. It's called the Magic Wand tool, and cut it out. Looks lovely. Sometimes you have to be very careful using that tool, because it can sometimes have a fairy edge. But this, they're very good, clean, and crisp lines, so it's easy to do that. Now I'm going to be putting something in this shutter lens, so I have to get rid of that. So I've highlighted the layer where it's on. Again, the magic wand tool, and again cut it out. So now you've got the grey background of this. Now what I'm going to put in here, so I'm going to put one of these eyes in, and I think I like the look of this one here on my left, her right. So again, using the this kind of lasso tool, I'm using the polygon lasso tool, because the other one, this one, it allows me to just draw a line here. I don't have to. The other type, the lasso tool, it will try and make me draw and not let go. So it's a bit of more of a pain. This is what I like to use, what I find handy for this. Again, I could use the Magic Wand tool, but I just want this eye. So, and let's put this in here. So I've pasted that in, but it needs to go over Well, no, it doesn't need to go over, actually needs to go a bit under. So I shall. So I've got here this watching eye, but the position I think may need to change a bit. I'll shrink it a little so you can get more of the eye in, because it would have been nice if this circle was a little bit higher up, but it is what it is. Put that in there, and what I will do is I shall add little bits of red to the iris here. See how that looks. So here, now you have like the idea of this piece, and I'm going to be calling this "Glad to be Watched." It is obviously about the surveillance state and the Soviet, well, all of the hardcore communist countries were very big on that. Obviously there's a lot of surveillance, so that's where that came from. I'm just getting my signature now, so I should have put that up. I brought that up to be used in advance. I apologise for that. Again, this is going to be huge in there, so what I need to do is I need to shrink that. And even with the digital pieces, I like to put my signature on it. But obviously it's not an individual signature, but every year I create one of these for my digital pieces. So it's not flawless, it's not foolproof, but it's just one of the things that I do. And let's see where that can go. In fact, I shall put it in this woman's arm here. Shall I? Apply the transformation. I think it looks pretty good. It's got a transparent background around the edge here, which I'm going to keep because it's not a completely straight image that I'm working with, so it saves me cropping that. Just because I want to use it for something like a t-shirt, which I might well do with this. But what I'm going to do, if I was to use it for like a poster, I'll just flatten it and use it so it's a JPEG. This is going to be saved as a PNG though, so I still keep that transparent background. So in the 2023 folder, there's a PNG. As you can see, you may have got a good glimpse from I've actually made a hell of a lot of artwork this year, which I'm very happy about. Been a very productive year, especially since I've started to resurrect this channel. I've created some pieces as a result of this channel. So in a sense, this channel has very much benefited me. It helps me analyse and share my own processes, but also it's helped me creatively to actually do this, to talk about this. So I thank everyone who watches these videos and subscribes for that very reason. It does help me. So see what you like about this. See, this old Soviet style propaganda makes great. I know this is a copy of it. It makes great. It's great for to be used for artwork like that. So it's great at being twisted as well. And this is these are all copyright free images, by the way, which I got. So I'm not so much worried about getting into trouble for this one, or taking something that is someone else's that they didn't want to be taken. So yeah, so like, share and subscribe, and comment what you think about this, and and go to my link tree, which is in my description. It has all my socials, my merch links, and where you can get in touch with me if you want to use any of my artwork for anything, or you want to commission me to do some work. And I shall hear from you soon. Thank you.